Hello. Good evening, my friends. How you doing, everybody? Hello, Quindlina. Hello, Neuro. Hello, Gary. Hello, Nick. How's it going? Today, on my own stream, I worked on this beautiful boy. Did a bunch of stippling on the cape, made it really shiny. Really shiny. Maybe too shiny. I don't know. Hello, Trash. What's up? Today, we are working on the dwarfy boys again. And looking forward to that. I like these dwarfy boys. Thank you, Quindley. What about the mini, though? All right. All right, so let's just get to work. Did you finish Ghosty Boy? Ghosty Boy is somewhere around here on the desk. Somewhere. It's here. I think before I can finish him, I wanna see more of the models coming along. I should probably strip it. You're right. All right, so let's work on a skin tone. Let's give this bad boy some skin. How is everybody doing in this fine evening? I hope you can see the model well and everything well. Dwarves, yes. I am the king of the dwarves. So for now, just working on a base coat, getting the paint in there. I really like the sculpt on this dude. It's a really nice sculpt. No, this set of dwarves is really good. It's really nice. Like, besides the mini, having all of the basing stuff available to you and the ability to do a little diorama with them, like, it's really cool. Not enough companies do that. Actually, that I think of, only Reaper does it, you know? Like, packing minis in a diorama. So you can do them on their own, or you can give them a group thing. Yeah, it's very reasonably priced too. Okay. Doesn't the dwarf box set come with a grid box insert for you to play on? I have no idea, actually. Hello, Gimli. Yes, I'll do it. I'll paint you like one of my dwarfy boys. Right, so we've given this guy a mid-tone, and now we need to give him a shadow. Shadow-wise, we can start moving into a redder, darker color, because skin is a warm object. Maybe a bit of black. That's too much black. Okay, something like this. Yeah. Right? Beep, 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 beep. I can't wait to recover from this freaking sickness, man. On the last weekend, I was a small meetup of some German mini painters, and also Tama Winspower. I love your paints and use it as well. Yeah, Reaper are really good, man. Hello, K-Bat. How you doing? Again, for me, the most important stage in a paint job is splitting the light from the shadows. If you don't do that, it's very difficult to go anywhere on the paint job. Very, very difficult to get anywhere with it. Because you're not going to be able to tell what is what. Only in from work. The local game shop announced the next Iron Painter comp, and for the next month I still want to open the Pro Acrylic paints from winning the last one. You should sell them. You really should sell them, dude. Oh, I said I would stipple more, so let's do that. Hello, Zach. He's a bit too thin, though. Oh, really, Neura? Hello, Arkham. That's what I'm debating. I'm thinking of at least trying the core set out, at least of one mini, and then selling all the others if I don't like them. That makes sense. I mean, you should definitely give them like a fair shot, you know? There's so many minis I need to paint. Figure now's a good chance to try them out. Yeah. Okay, let's give it a bit of a light. So I want the lights to be coming from the same direction as the others. Okay. Good thing to remember with them, other paints is that they're meant to be used right out of the bottle, not thinning. Only thin when you want to glaze. Yeah, that's true. The paints do separate quite a lot on the wet palette. How's Jennifer feeling? Better. She actually was able to get out of bed, so that's amazing. She's been basically stuck in bed for 3 days now. Feels so bad, no? Because like I would like to be with her, but I have to work, and she's in the other room dying. Hello, Oscar. I have no idea about the airbrush. I never used them through an airbrush. I can maybe zoom in a bit for you guys, maybe. Yeah. We have been very unlucky health-wise after we moved, man. Like, she got fever like, I don't know, 8 times in the last year. What's the question? What's up? Tell me. قلبي 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 قلبي. I don't paint very well right now. I'm just starting out. Okay. She's allergic to Italians. Maybe she is. Maybe she is. It's the nose. He steals all the souls of other mini painters with it to absorb their power. Ah, you think it's that? I didn't know my nose had that power. Man, I'm going to a painting event this weekend. I need to breathe in really hard then. Am I a Space Jam alien? I probably am, actually. I look like the tall, skinny, purple one. You know which one I'm talking about? I kind of look like him. The nosening. I think nature is slowly shaving my head. I mean, yes, that one. But after he becomes big from absorbing the powers. No, it doesn't look like you after. Only that pic. Well, I think you have a very cute imagination when you look at me then. Nibbling is not very Spanish. Tippling is more of a Russian thing.
No, I'm actually that one. That's the one I am. Holy shit, that's exactly the one.
Like I spit my brush from laughing.
That's actually
The one I am. I'm not the other one, I am this one. I am that one. I'm not Russian, but trust me, I wish I was. Not for any political reason, but simply because I could freaking learn from Kirill. You know what I think it includes? Alcoholism. I think that's like the secret ingredient. Like, to be a great Russian painter, you have to basically be an alcoholic and have a minus 47-degree environment outside of your house, meaning that you have no reason to leave your apartment. And I'm sure that gives you a lot to think about when it comes to painting. All praise Babushka, by the way. Thank you, Babushka. I opened a fresh green stuff silver brush from Marvel the other day, and while I had the tip to be slightly sharper, they are very good brushes. They are, and they're very cheap as well, which makes them even better. It does, Kai, yes. How else do you spend your days in your house surrounded by 20 meters of snow than painting, drinking, and writing great literature? Yeah, that's true. Dostoevsky, man, was amazing. If you want to read somebody that explores the themes of what it means to be human, Dostoevsky is your man. You hated Crime and Punishment, really? What? Why? I mean, that's the point. It's drawn out because it has to show you the slow descent into madness of the main character. Like, it's not drawn out for... It's drawn out because you have to go insane as you read it with the main character. That's the point. Pretty good, no? For being a face that is smaller than the tip of my brush. Man, I should do this for a living. War and Peace. So that model is free? What do you mean free? Yes, yes. The back of the characters, I mean, the ones I've already painted have a weaker OSL. I need to intensify it. But yes, they all will be bibbidi-babbidied. Very spoopy. Do dwarves have hangovers? They do. Isn't there like in Lord of the Rings, Gimli and Legolas getting shit-faced and Legolas wins? Just in the movie, it's not in the books? As you know, I couldn't finish the books, I got bored of them. That's because your thoughts were occupied with how to beat Bugs Bunny at basketball. Yeah, man, good stuff. Can't believe we lost. Don't want to sound like a total weeb, but I will sound like a total weeb and say that I enjoy light novels quite a lot. Ah. The step before antis. I see, I see. In The Hobbit, the dwarves are able to escape the Mirkwood through the barrel-release trapdoors because their guards get wasted and pass out. That's the only time I can think of we ever see any dwarf or elf getting drunk in the books. Yeah, the guy is staring like, I'm gonna fuck you up. Okay, let's give this bad boy like a serious beard. The beard of a god. The beard of a god. Yeah, me too. Again, the books just bored me into oblivion. I couldn't get past the first half of the second book. I stove read them. Yes. I love stoving. Okay, let me have a quick cigarette. And then we can work on the hair. This is a great time to ask questions if you have them.
I would be ecstatic to answer your questions.
If there is anything you would like to know, please let me know. I couldn't be asked to read Lord of the Rings again, but I enjoyed a lot going through them in audiobook format last year. I would advise that medium to someone who would want to try them. Oh yeah, audiobook was good. It's a good idea. What is your favorite question for a questioner's question of you? How many subs would I like gifted to my main channel? That is my favorite question. Are clouds made of cotton? No, clouds are made of water molecules that have become gaseous. How many thrusts before it's spent? When stippling? Depends on the brush and the strength of the bristles. What was Michael Jordan like when you met him? Very, very competitive and a cheater, because like he stretched out like 50 meters to score a point, and like that was incredible, and it was a cheat. If a red-haired person is aging, what color would the hair have? I think they would go towards like not a platinum, but like a very washed out blonde and then white, no? How to make a lion more interesting? Depends. You can freehand food on it. You can freehand food on it. How much stipple could the stippling boy stipple if a stippling boy could stipple stipples? 753. How do you score points in painting? You don't. Miniature painting is not about scoring points. Pizza, eat the crust or not? Depends. If the pizza is particularly shit, then no. Because usually the crust is basically a frisbee. Or if the pizza is particularly good and big, sometimes you will get full before you're able to finish the crust. So usually what I do when I eat pizza, if I like the pizza, I eat the crust of the first 2 slices I'm eating, and then I start saving up the other crusts for the end of the eating session. If I am not full, then I'll eat them. If I'm full, I'm not gonna fucking shove pizza crust down my throat and give myself an indigestion just to eat it. But there are parts of Italy where they make pizza crust and they actually fill it. So there are some kinds of pizza in Italy where the crust is not just crust, they actually put prosciutto and mozzarella inside of it. So it stays as a crust, but it's like a mini calzone. So when you bite into the crust, the mozzarella and prosciutto come out and it's fucking godlike. Then Michael Jordan wasn't cheating at painting, was he? Was Michael Jordan a painter? Pineapple pizza, best pizza or just notorious? Just notorious. Rurarb or parzi? Rurarb. Do you magnify clips on your? Do you magnify the clip on your regular glasses? Yes, they just clip on top of the BB, like this. You just get the glass here and you just go. Boop. I thought this was a cooking show. It isn't. It's a show. It's a show in which I try to borderline get banned by Quindly, but always attempt not to. So I try to test the limits of Quindly patience while I pretend to be painting. I appreciate that all of the topics, it was the pizza. I have like a cultural obligation to talk about pizza in depth. September, do you look forward to it or is it a bother? No, I love it. I love it. To be fair, like to be completely honest with you, I would have hoped for more subs on my own stream. I mean, I don't know how Reaper is doing. I hope well. I was hoping for a bit more this month. But yeah, I like September. It's pretty good. August is the weakest month of the year, so it's good that Twitch does it to encourage people to come back to the platform and support streamers. You can take the boy out of Italy, but not the Italy out of the boy. Yeah. Hey, Winley. I think calzone is not that great of a pizza because it's not a pizza. It's a calzone. You absolute swine. Speaking of dwarves, I got mugged by 6 dwarves yesterday. Not happy. Can you ban him, please? Just get him out of my face. Insulting the viewers again. That's it. No, I mean, if I tell somebody that tells me that calzone is a pizza, that they are an insensible swine, it's not an insult. It's just a constatation. I found more. I think I'm done with dwarves after these ones. You know, like forever. I'm never painting one ever again. If faced with gale force winds from south-southwest, which way do you turn your head? Well, it depends which way I have to go. If I have to go south-southwest, I will use the power of my nose to create a fantastic aerodynamic shape to my head, so I will bend down doing a ninja run and use my nose to cut the air in two and speed through it. If I am going the opposite direction, then I guess I will open my umbrella and fly like Mary Poppins. Don't do it, Cody. What if they have big Norker noses? They already have big noses. I'm eating. Please, Quindly, send me more dwarves to paint. I love them. I do love them, but please don't. The fact that somebody is wrong doesn't mean that you're allowed to be wrong with them, Neuro. Your job as a man and a human being and a member of a democratic society is to fight corruption and evil, not be part of it because it's the easier way out. So no, you're making a mistake twice now. Jesus. Aluminum. Although often I will say aluminium because I'm an idiot. But it's actually aluminum. You're walking into a fancy soir wearing your finest fur coat. I wouldn't wear a fur coat. When an animal rights activist splashes you with paint, what color are you hoping for? I don't care. I wouldn't wear a fur coat. I would rather wear a jacket made of human skin than a fur coat. What is the true meaning of life and evolution in comparison to dwarves? Well, if you think about it, dwarves always meet their demise one way or another by becoming too closed up from the outside world and too greedy. And too big and too grudging as well. So there is one thing that we can learn to progress in our existence from fantasy dwarves, and that is that closing all of your doors to the outside world, no matter how scary it is, yes, it protects you from possible harm, but it also prevents change and evolution to come at your door, making you stale. And that staleness will make you breed your negative sides more and more and more because you have no contrast with the outside, allowing you to understand what's wrong about you. You're gonna start thinking that what you do that is wrong, like, for example, never forgiving even the smallest faults or being a bit too much in love with money, can be good things for you, and you can develop your life and devote it to those things. But then, what happens is that you become dry and shallow, and then you just die out. So what we can learn from dwarves, in relation to the meaning of life, is that you need to be open to possibilities, even if they can hurt you. What about a faux fur coat? No, I wouldn't either. I don't think they look good on a guy. Red, MJ. You weren't expecting a deep philosophical answer to your question, were you? Ah. No, I will let him suffer, hoping that he will be the one that finally punches you into oblivion. Apparently the reason dwarves always die out in Cambridge is because they are meant to bang other known dwarves. That is also why there are no half dwarves in most fantasy. You just get dwarf. Huh. The more you know. I want to give him a Yosemite Sam kind of beard. You cannot pronounce Yosemite though. Why? What does it mean? Yosemite? Is that how you say it? Okay, Yosemite Sam. I am sorry. Yosemite. Yosemite. Vegemite or anchovies? Neither. Now I know what to put on your pizza. Just make a hole in the center of it and a big sausage. That's how I like my pizza. This dwarf looks like he would wear a jacket made of human skin for sure. Yes. What's your process on painting new paints behavior? Coverage? The first one is coverage. If they don't give me coverage, I don't care about them. If they do give me coverage, I thin them and I check how they behave as glazes and layers. If they break up as glazes or they dry weird, I'm done. That's it. Pretty simple. If those things are met, then I will think about the viscosity of the paint. If you were to see a bicycle just sitting in an alley, would you check for the owner before taking off with it, or would you just yeet Gandalf out of a window? I would rather not answer that question. Try them, say they're the best paints ever for 2 hours, then turns out they're the worst ever and never uses them, then 6 months later, try them again and finds out they're not so terrible. Yes, golden are the only paints in which that didn't apply, but that's actually really true. You know, like, as I work more on myself and I think through my thought process and everything, I am discovering that, you know, I would say that I am a twat, you know, as a joke. But as time goes by, I am slowly coming to the conclusion that I'm actually not as a joke. And it's not a joke. Like, I'm wondering how I can fix that. But, you know, acceptance is the first step, right? I don't know, Zach. It depends on which one, the African or the European. It's actually step 7. That's fantastic. What are you lighting with? Orange. I mean, an oranger red. What movies list these stages of grief? I don't fucking know. If you were a candle, what would you smell like? I cannot answer that on a Reaper stream. The movie titled All That Jazz. Never seen it. How long did it take you to autopilot values? I see myself depending too much on recipes. I never autopilot values. Like, if you are autopiloting values, you're making a mistake. Like, that's when you make a mistake. A pterodactyl has stolen your last banana and is working on taking your provolone, which will just combat the best. Probably, which one is the vegetable that Farfetch, the Pokemon, is using? That one. Leak, yes. You snorgblatting in the Pfaffenbooby. How many giggly bigglies do you linger snaffle? 7. Also, that was a sexual question, Quindly. You should probably ban him. Yeah, we do. There was a... one of the emperors of the Holy Roman Empire, I think it was. I don't remember the name, but it was an emperor in the medieval times, and he said that he spoke French to God, German to his horse, and Italian to the ladies. No, it wasn't the Pope. It was a Holy Roman Emperor. France something. No, Frederick II. Frederick II said that. If you were still a hobby painter, how would you purchase mini and how big would your pile of shame be? Average income. I wouldn't have an income and I would be currently probably not even in a coffin because my parents wouldn't be arsed buying me one, so they would probably hide me torn into pieces in the fridge and just tell the authorities that I left one night, and you know, considering that I'm a bit of a lunatic, they would actually believe it. And so my coffin would be the fridge of my parents for the rest of eternity. What country has the most beautiful woman? Whatever country has my girlfriend in it. Eh? Fucking smooth criminal. Why are you crying? What's wrong? I mean, yeah, actually, yes. That's actually true. Crying is part of mini painting, from as far as I know. I'm pretty fast.
Hello.
They're naming a pasta noodle after you. Vincenzini or Lucatello? Lucatello, I think it already is a recipe. Tuattuccini is really good. Tuattuccini is actually fucking amazing.
Let me see what I'm working on. Well, that's not bad. Why are you so hard on yourself?
That's not bad. Fear my use might. Which apparently it's a bad word. It was even better reading it aloud. Quattuccini. Yeah, he is. Following along. You find a bicycle in an alley with a bag of fettuccine and a ptenaradom carrying a banana. How far do you ride it before realizing you forgot your rural? Rhubarb contains prussic acid. If it's prussic, does it make me a Prussian? Which means, do I become German if I eat too much of it? Do I invade Poland if I get too much rhubarb in my diet? Barely using those anyway, yeah. How's it looking, dude? You like him? Now I am painting the axe. Yeah, but it's just gonna watch over you, Quindley, don't worry about it. You find the bicycle behind the Calzone Cafe. It's a two-seater. A lady, Valentina, runs up to you and pleads you for you to hop on to save her. What do? I guess I save her. And then I go back on my own way. Like, I have a girlfriend, but I'm still a gentleman. I would rescue a lady in peril. Can cookbook. Have you seen For a Handful of Dollars in Italian? How was Clint Eastwood accent in the movie? They don't have an accent. They don't give them. Like a Texan accent or weird accents. When movies are dubbed over in Italian, they give them like a Italian language, no weird dialects or anything like that. Thank the fucking Lord. The Spanish authorities show at your door asking you if you are aware of any Russo-Italian AIs in the area. Given Asimov's second and third law of robotics, how do you respond? I don't know the Asimov's law of robotics. For reference, the laws are follow. A robot might not injure a human being or through inaction allow a human being to come to harm. A robot must obey the orders given by a human being, except where such orders would conflict with the first law. A robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the first and second law. But I think I would be allowed, if I was an AI, I would be allowed to tell them that I don't know about it. Because if I told them I did, that would probably cause a ruckus that would put people in danger. No, they didn't use his own voice. They didn't use his voice. They used they voice acted him on top. No, I said if I were. I'm not. Yeah, dude. I take questions seriously, man. I said if I was an AI, which I'm not. All these questions come from years of being an uncle and father. These are pretty tame relative to some kids. Go for it. It's late at night and you have streamed all day and you don't feel like cooking. What do you snack on? Sweet things or salty? Usually frozen pizza. When me and Jan cannot be arsed cooking, we just make pizza in the oven. Frozen pizza. It just has another cigarette, yeah. I drink a lot and have a cigarette. That makes my hunger go. What are 3 things you could buy at a grocery store to make the cashier give you weird looks? Condoms, a set of needles, and a maternity test. That's actually a really good answer. Come on, it was a great answer. Jesus, Rush. Jesus Christ, Rush. If you were suddenly arrested for no reason and your face was flashed all over the news, what would your family and friends assume you did? I don't know what would they... Probably murdered somebody. Probably murdered somebody. How do you decide how many bounce lights you paint on a sharp weapon? You get the main light done, and then you kinda look for boring areas where not much is happening, and you add bounces there. Goldrack. Any tips for painting a metallic? Well, you want to have a lot of contrast. Also, what makes non-metallic is the fact that it reflects light multiple times and not just once. So as you see here, I'm just using a very strong white paint to do my main light. But around this main light, I have a lot of lines of light colors. It's not just a gradient going from black to white without anything happening in the middle. It's been done so that I can make it look like, for example, in this case, the weapon is sharp, but also a little bit textured. So each one of the lines in the weapon is catching its own little light. If you owned a 3D printer, what would be the first thing you printed after painting thousands of Narkers? Probably, not even joking, like some very, 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 very vulgar miniatures. And try to sell them to some pervert after I paint them. Considering the kind of community I have on Twitch, it wouldn't be that difficult to sell them. If a Smurf starts to choke, what color will it become? Well, we have to think about the fact that Smurfs are blue. People become purpley blue when they choke because the blood in our body goes away because it's blocked. And that means that what you see is the veins color, and the veins are purpley, so that's why we become blue-purple. So we need to assume the color of the veins of a Smurf. Now, for a Smurf to be blue with blood flowing through their vein, that means that their blood must be blue as well. Because if it was any other color, their skin wouldn't look blue. Because blue is a primary. Which means that when a Smurf chokes, it would still be a blue, but it would be a desaturated blue, like a gray blue, because the blue blood inside wouldn't help reinforce the blueness of the skin. So I don't think it would be purple or anything. I think it would just be a gray blue. Looks good, no? Do Roman nurses and healthcare workers refer to IV as 4? No, they don't. Fuck, now I don't remember the word in Italian for IV. Fuck. Fuck! Oh my god, what's the word in Italian for IV? Man, I'm forgetting my language. Ah, fuck. Ah. Oh my god. Oh my god, what's the word? Ah. I have it on the tip of my tongue. Fuck. I have it. I know the word. It's just not coming out. It's so annoying. I'm just gonna think about cats for a second. Oh, look, a little cat that is so cute, like purring and everything, just giving me its little paws, allowing me to just grab it by the shoulder and so cute. Nothing. I tried thinking about something else so that the thought would unlock. I can't even look for the word. Nothing. Thank you. You're just gonna fucking driving me insane. I will never remember. I will never know the word. Croqueta! ¿Puedes venir un segundo? I'm sure that if I hear it in Spanish, I will remember in Italian. ¿Cómo se llama la cosa que te ponen en hospital, en el brazo, que tiene una saca, que te da medicaciones en el tiempo? ¿Se llama?
Pregunta de trivial.
Joder.
¿Pero tú preguntas por lo que el saco o la vía?
¿Cómo se llama en general? Me han hecho una...
He hecho una.
Si tú dices, no, cuando te ponen el BB...
La vía. Una vía,
Bueno,
una.
Cuando te ponen en la vía, pero es específicamente para darte algo que te toma medicación en el tiempo. Tú dices, me han hecho una, por ejemplo, de Tolenol o que ne sé. Me han hecho una...
Sí, yo no lo sé. ¿Es que no es transfusión? ¿Función? Tampoco.
Ah, la tengo en la puta punta de la lengua.
Pero es que no sé a qué te refieres. O sea, el proceso...
Arcaun, ok, tú eres español también. ¿Cómo se dice la palabra de cuando tú estás en hospital y te ponen una medicación que te va a durar en el tiempo, ¿vale? Así que sigue cayendo la gotita e entra en tu brazo. Esa práctica se llama ¿cómo?
¿Qué se llama? Vía, una vía.
El gotero, dice. Que no, coño.
Que dices que es una, ¿qué puede ser eso? Una vía.
Te lo juro, me voy a volver puto loco. Porque estoy pensando la palabra italiana de eso y no me sale. Vale, pero se la oigo en español, seguro tiene que ver.
No, que no tiene. ¿Por qué no lo estás en el traductor de Google?
Porque
¿Qué te dice?
no,
Un gotero.
perfusión, dice Aster. Pero espera, ¿en italiano cómo es?
Transfusión. De mi vida yo veo otra cosa. Yo te digo transfusión, pero es que no es una transfusión.
No. Oh, Dio. Esa. Es esa.
Ya sé lo que dices. Pero es que en tu frase no tiene sentido. O sea, cuando-
Flebo. Flebo. La palabra es flebo en italiano. Joder.
¿Qué
Gracias.
coño significa eso?
Flebo. The word in Italian for IV is flebo. Flebo. Mi han hecho una flebo.
Libro.
Sí, en italiano tú dices, tú en el hospital y te hacen esa endovenosa de mierda de una medicación, por ejemplo, de sales minerales, tú dices, sono andato all'ospedale e mi hanno fatto una flebo di tachiperina.
Una vía, coño, llevo media hora diciéndote tiene
Ok,
que ser
en
una
italiano
vía.
es flebo.
Ah.
Porque somos
Ah.
elegantes y hablamos de... Ok, well, we found it. Wait, you said flebo? You said it? You said it, Josh? Oh my god, you did! Why didn't I read it? What on earth? What? Man, I'm so sorry, guys. You know, I am slightly autistic, so it. Sometimes I just get these moments where I'm like, I have to remember how to say a word, otherwise I will go insane thinking about it. I legit would have not been able to paint if I had not found it. Facts. In Italy, they don't give you an IV. They just give you a cigarette and tell you to get and a coffee. If you're actually really in a bad shape, coffee. Would Jenny like gingerbread? What's the word in Spanish for gingerbread? Look it up. They do, MG. You twat. Croqueta. ¿Te gusta el pan de jengibre? ¿El jengibre te gusta? El pan de jengibre te
Porque
gusta.
es una vía.
No, porque creo que lo quieres hacer neuro cuando viene aquí.
Pan sencillo.
Pan de jengibre. Bueno,
Pero es que tenemos.
¿te gusta el jengibre?
Sí, es picante.
Is it spicy, they ask?
No, son especies tipo jengibre y la cayena, que lo probamos el otro día con...
Sí. Amor, ¿cuándo me haces colmillo? ¡Ponete bien, coño! ¡Qué novia inútil que tengo, joder! Es broma, croquetín. No me... Nunca lo haré. No, es dulce. Yeah, she likes everything sweet. She loves anything that is sweet. That's why I eat a lot of pineapple and bananas before going to sleep at night. Thank you, Brindley. Your face palms are always appreciated. No, no, no pineapple pizza. Making sure Reaper gets demonetized one stream at a time. No, because thankfully my innuendos are very, very obscure and not super obvious. I'm not saying anything strictly vulgar. If you understand what I say as vulgar, it means you are also vulgar. So you cannot accuse me of being vulgar. You know, I'm like a very good parent. I use words and stuff. I'm like, you know, when you have a dog and you don't want to go for a walk, but you need to use the word walk, so you say W-A-L-K, and the dog doesn't understand. If somebody else understands you, that means they also know the word walk. And the same goes for my humor. You know, I never say something explicitly vulgar, but if you understand it as vulgar, that means we're in the same boat. While other people that are more, you know, naive, they will just fly over their head and they will wonder, why would Luca eat pineapple before going to sleep? Will that not give him like an achy tummy? And that will be beautiful as well. You know, in their own right, they are beautiful people too. So your defense here is no you. Yeah, no you. If you pamper a cow and give it lots of stuff, does it produce spoiled milk? No, it actually produces better milk. That's why, over the years, farmers are moving away from the industrial way of dealing with animals and are working more on a free-range mentality, because they have discovered that even though it's a little bit more expensive, the quality of the product, both in the meat and the milk, is much higher quality. Not to mention that it's a lot more humane towards the animal as well. There's a pink pineapple? I never had that. I want to try it. It's good, I'm sure. If prunes are dried plums, where do they get prune juice from? From plums. I don't even know what a prune is, so. Ah, that's a prune, right, okay. I mean, if you wanna give me a good gift, shave your butt and bring some lube. I like. The only drink I actually like is licorice cream. So if you can find, because I cannot find it anywhere here in Spain. If you really feel like you have to bring something, licorice cream. That shit, I love it. I love licorice cream. I never tried absinthe. I would like to try it, but I never did. Like, as far as I know, real absinthe is illegal unless you are in the Czech Republic. Every absinthe you find on the market is not real absinthe. I don't like vodka. If animals could talk, which species would be the rudest of all of them? Probably the llama. I mean, I don't want to ask you too much, Neo, but if you can find like some real Czech absinthe and take it, I don't think they will let you take it on the plane. And I definitely don't want you to be arrested, so... Because I think that smuggling absinthe is like smuggling drugs, legally speaking. I don't know, but I don't think it's legal. No, yeah, don't do that. Okay, well, if you can take it, then I don't know, up to you, man. Again, I don't wanna tell you what to do, but I never tried absinthe. Would be cool to try. We can get shit faced with absinthe together. Is it possible that morality derived from morons just as electricity is derived from electrons? I mean, that's a deep philosophical topic you're asking. I think it is possible, and I think at the end of the day, that's exactly what morality is. The thing that makes you stop being a moron in a way. You know? So yes, morality is kind of like hair lices, I think they're called. The thing that the little parasites that goes on kids' hair. They say that they are born out of dirt but live in the clean, and that's kind of like what morality is in a way. It's born out of idiots, because that's what a person is before understands morality and the value of other people and what's right and what isn't. But it inhabits the virtues. So maybe it is. Maybe it does come from the morons. Money. I couldn't care less for it, normally speaking, but due to my situation, I have to care about it. Just I don't know, like a random gray orange for the handle of the weapon. Well, you have to put your 2 cents in when it's really only a penny for your thoughts. Because when you put the 2 cents in, nobody asked you for them. So you have to pay the person to listen to your bullshit that you are about to say. But when you are asked something, they offer you something in return to answer. You've recently joined a Space Girl. What spice name have you created for yourself? Spiceful. I will be the Space Girl that dislikes the other Space Girls. And always complains. I mean, I'm also old, yeah. Old Spice would work. Okay. What time is it? Ah. Okay, well, I should have been gone 15 minutes ago. Got carried away with the axe. My dudes, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for all the questions, especially the fact that they were all incredibly painting related. And I'll be seeing you Friday. All right, we're gonna be continuing work on this dude on Friday. So if you wanna watch me paint this sexy boy, you can join my stream. Otherwise, join my Patreon if you wanna learn the secrets of painting from me. And join my OnlyFans for pictures of my nose. I'll be seeing you all later. Bye.